it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. So I was thinking we could work on doing some underglaze. What was it, yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I dropped off a huge load of bisque for bisque firing. We have like, I think there's like almost 50 ornaments that I made. We were trimming some of them on the stream earlier. And then I brought in, so before we were doing the ornaments, we were working on some slab built plates. I have 4 of those that I brought in to be bisque fired. And then I brought in the first glaze batch for glaze firing. Although like these are like very close to being done, so we're gonna have another one very soon. That one included the custom watercolor paint palette, the 2 other paint palettes that I made, and then 2 other palettes that are like shallower. They have more shallow like wells, and I thought those would be good for like people that want them for jewelry. And then we had like 3 little tripods that we glazed on the stream. 2 bunnies and a cowboy boot. The that brown and white cow print boot that we did on the stream. So those are all in the kiln. Oh yeah, and the turtle shells. Okay, this took me way too long to notice. Okay, so I've been using this white with the purple label, and then I use it a lot, so I was like, I need to get more. And then I bought this, and I was like, why does it look different? And I couldn't like figure it out, and I just realized this is a low fire and this is like mid fire. So hopefully like it's not an issue per se for my pieces to go in the kiln. Like all of these with white on it are this one, because I'm like extremely low on this. So it's this one, and like it's not a problem per se. Like you can put a low fire underglaze into like a cone 5 firing, cone 5, cone 6, but the color might change a little bit. So I'm not really sure exactly how it's going to look. I think it's going to be fine, but I am really like not sure if it's going to turn like grayish, or maybe it will turn like maybe like slightly more beige. I don't know. So I think we're just gonna cross our fingers, because like I spent so much time on these and I'm really hoping that they just turn out just white. But that cowboy boot that we worked on the stream like not that long ago has that white, and I was like, whatever. We'll just see what this one does and hope for the best. But yeah. It took me so long to figure out why this one was different. Like it literally just says white. Like there is no other name to it, and so does this one. So I was like, are these different? And I don't know why I didn't check like the cone. But yeah, I actually did not notice that for a long time. A lot of these smaller bottles of underglaze, I actually bought like, I don't even know, maybe like 6 that are low fire, and one of them I was like, why doesn't this look like the example? And it's like, oh, that's why, because the color will be different depending on like how high it's fired. So I don't think it should be an issue. Like, I don't think it should like bubble or anything, but the color won't be probably what you're expecting is the thing. But if you go to like a ceramic store, they probably will have like posters and stuff of like the examples of like what they look like when they're fired to different temperatures. So you can like reference that. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best, because I have no idea how much time I've spent on these, but it was definitely way too much to be like starting over. So, let me see. I think this bunny is looking pretty good. I think I just want to maybe add a tiny bit of brown around the eye. And then put a little white dot on there. I think I did all my other layers though. Like, I think everything else is good. So we're just doing like a bit of like touch-ups on these. I started, this is actually the second cowboy boot dish with this design. The first one I freehanded, and this time I was like, okay, how am I gonna do this? Because on the stream we just like did like full coat of like this pink background, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to, if you can put pencil on top of underglaze. So I wasn't really sure. So what I did was I have a photo of the original, the first one that I made, and I just put on my computer and like expanded it to the same exact size as this, and then I took some wax paper. I don't know if this is the best kind of like paper or whatever for masking, but it worked well enough. So I took some wax paper, traced out with a marker onto this, cut it out with the X-Acto knife, and then I just put it on here. It's kind of tough because it is like, if this was just like a flat dish, you know, like it had more space to like sit flat, but it was a little bit tricky to like kind of get the whole thing to like sit flat and like be where the spots are supposed to be. But yeah, I just did like one coat of that just so I know like where to go. Washed it, flipped it over to the other side. I'm not using this for each layer, but because I don't know, I don't want it to be super wonky, but I at least like have the design on here, and I think it looks pretty good. I feel like the little, what is this? I don't know, this little pink like strap thing, I feel like that doesn't, I think it's like crooked. Maybe I should redo that. It's probably gonna bother me. We'll just not work on that yet. And we can just like do some more red layers on here. So I just want to share that. I don't know, this brown bunny is just about done, so I think let's just work on this one. Let me see. I need to grab my underglaze. Get some chocolate, some white. I was thinking, I have a tiny bit of this normal white, and I could try to go over like some of it in case the other one does look different, but I think I'll just wait until I get the stuff back from the glaze firing. Let me just mix this up a little bit. It's a little goopy. It has some bubbles in here. Let me just kind of pop those. Okay, I just want a really super tiny brush. Okay. I think that's good. I know it's really dark right now, but it's going to lighten once it dries on here. And it's going to be the same color as the background that you see. Okay. I mean, it's not perfectly round. I think it's pretty good though. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so I just want to grab my white. The thing about the white was that there's like an itty bitty amount in the bottom, but it completely dried up. That's why I didn't use it earlier. So I was like, why should I deal with this when I have a brand new pint? Okay, and then I usually put like a little dot. Okay, that's not quite round. I really want this to be round. Okay. And then I'll just want to, once this dries, I just want to like tap some more white on this to make sure it is opaque. We'll just set this off to the side. I'm so excited to get these ones done. And so we've been working on these like for a while, and then I just kind of paused on them to get that custom paint palette done. Okay, this one is looking pretty good. I just kind of want to touch up. The main thing is just the eye. I want to touch up a little bit of that brown over here. And then I want to put the black in. Where's my black? Okay. And just move these. Maybe I should mix this. It's very like, it's like dried up like clumps in it. If your underglaze does like, it's like losing some of that water from it, so it's like getting thicker or it just like completely dries, you can just put some more water in there and mix it around, and that totally works. I don't know what kind of water may like include like other minerals in it. I don't know if that includes like city water, but sometimes people suggest to put in like what is it, like distilled water or something? I think distilled. Something that doesn't have like any extra minerals in it, because I suppose it could possibly maybe change the color. Although sometimes I really don't care, and I'm just like, I don't feel like getting my distilled water out, so I'll just like put some tap water in there, the city water, and I don't know. I think like, I don't know, maybe the recommendation is for like glaze, like if you have to add any water to your glaze, because that's a little bit more finicky about like the chemistry. I don't know. I really don't know like a lot about the chemistry aspect. Okay, I think we're gonna have to put a little bit of white in there for the iris to just kind of make it a little bit more round. I go back and forth like a bunch of times trying to like correct the lines when I'm doing the eyes, so I don't just get it like perfectly, you know, do it perfectly on the first try. Like you can see like on this cat eye over here in the black, I'm gonna have to go in Maybe I'll do like black on the outside to like make that ring smaller maybe. I don't know. I just go back and forth between the different colors to correct it. This one's ready for some more white. My tiny brush. Okay, I have to hold this a little closer. It's kind of hard to do some of this stuff on the stream because I'm like, I need to hold it very close to my face. Okay, I think that's good. Let me just clean my brush off. Okay. I don't know, I think I'll do some of the cowboy boot maybe. Maybe try to save some of that other detail work for later if I can. Okay, so let me see, what brush do I want? Maybe this red one, I think. Okay, try and get any dust off of it. When you're working with glaze or underglaze, if you have any dust on your piece, like anything that's organic should burn off in the kiln, but sometimes dust can kind of act as a like it can kind of like mask it sort of. And I don't know what it kind of looks like if there's like too much dust there. Maybe it kind of looks like pinholing or something. But I've heard you can have some issues with like the glaze or underglaze application if there's like, I don't know, maybe it's just like if there's like a lot of dust. I don't know. So, I'm hoping, I mean, we're pretty close to being done with all of these. They really just need, you know, like small touch-ups here and there. But I would love to be able to get all of these done by the time that glaze firing is done. So, like, the only thing is that it's like slightly more convenient because I wouldn't have to make like 2 separate trips over there. So if I can like pick up while I'm dropping off at the same time, it just, you know, it's just a little more convenient. And it definitely makes me feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel like really productive. Like, oh dang, I just got these pieces back, but I have more for you guys. Like, I have not dropped anything off there in like, okay, other than that one, the bisque firing with the turtles. Other than that, which was like, I don't know, like a week ago or something. Other than that one, like, it's been a long time. Like, it's been a long time since I picked up for a glaze firing. I don't know, I'm just like, I don't know, I just have like a ton of like, I guess a ton of underglaze pieces to do. Because a lot of the bisque that I have right now are for these like bunnies, cowboy boots, chickens. They're not really like super quick to do, so I don't know, just been taking me a bit longer. I do have a bunch of like bisque off to the side that I could decorate, but I'm like, is it like 2 of them are like vases, but it's like fall. Who wants to buy a vase in the fall? So I'm just like, this can wait. I have like other things to make, you know? Or I have 2 planters. I feel like there's something wrong with one, but I think they're fine. But I don't know, like people don't really think about buying plants in the winter, I don't think. I mean, you could certainly go to your local plant store, you know, buy some plants, but I don't think it's really like something people think about doing, you know? But like neither is, you know, like searching on Etsy or wherever for like handmade planters like in the winter. I don't really feel like people are thinking about that kind of thing. So I just kind of put those, you know, they're just kind of sitting around for later. What is that? I don't know what that was. Maybe like a black speck of underglaze or something. One of mine is a, I've shown it on the stream before. It's like a little round dish, and like the dish itself is a pool. So that's definitely a summer thing. I haven't even like done anything on it except for like penciling in like where, like penciling the design in. I have to get to underglazing it, but I kind of feel like these bunnies and like these things are more of a priority because people might buy them for like holiday gifts possibly, or you know, possibly like a birthday gift, you know, like, oh, like, you know, like this black cat we have, like someone might be like, oh, like my friend loves cats and they have a black cat, this is like perfect for them, you know, like they could be giftable for the holidays or, you know, birthdays, even though they're not like holiday specific items, you know. I know a lot of people are probably also working on holiday items. I literally, like, I don't know. What was I doing? I think I was talking to Jason. I don't know, I was saying something about it. And I am super jealous of all the people that are like showing their Halloween stuff that they're making. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I love Halloween. But I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do holiday specific things. Because like, I think it's like like the majority, I think, of people that buy things from my shops, my, Maker Place or Etsy, I think they're just like random people. Like I don't have like this like core following just yet. Like people that like post on Instagram, they're like, okay, shop release, and then they like sell out like within like a week or like a day or something. That's not me at the moment. Working up to that. So that's kind of the thing where I'm like, I don't know if I should do holiday specific things, because I'm like, if I don't sell them, by the time the holiday rolls around, or if it's not super holiday specific, by the time the season ends and we're into the next season, then it's like, okay. It's like gonna have to wait until next year to like, try to sell them and stuff. And like sometimes it just like doesn't really go over very well, even though like a lot of the things I make are not like trend reliant. But like, I don't know. I mean, like people want to see like new designs every year. They don't want to see like the same thing that you like weren't able to sell like the previous year, like people want to see like new things. And that's the thing that makes me like really unsure about doing like holiday specific things. But I don't know. I mean, that is talking about like Halloween, where it's like you're really like pretty much like just buying for yourself. But like I don't know, maybe Christmas is just like Christmas, or like, I mean, whatever, like that's what I'm celebrating. But like this kind of like winter season that's coming up, like a lot of people are gifting things and buying things for themselves. So maybe it's just like, I don't know, maybe this is just the better one to be going for. I don't know. But Jason said something. He's like, I don't know, I think you should try to do some holiday things. And I was like, I really do want to do some holiday things. So I made all those ornaments, and I have a few things over here. There's like one mug. And there's like, I don't even know what these are. One's a cup, but the other one's like kind of a weird shape for a cup. I didn't have any specific ideas for them yet, but I could like put some kind of holiday theme on it. I really want to do like a plaid pattern with like red and pink, maybe green. I'm not sure about the green. And then like I really want to do like, like one of the stripes in gold, like a gold underglaze or overglaze, gold luster. That would be like so nice. Like, I don't know, it's just like, it really adds like a special touch, and I feel like it's super nice for like, I don't know, just like a lot of like holiday things like have like gold in there, or maybe like, I don't know, maybe something that's kind of like sparkly. A lot of things where I get inspiration are not just ceramics, so they might, I don't know, it might literally just be glitter. But like lots of sparkles and stuff, and I'm like, oh, a gold overglaze would be so nice for like this plaid mug, but I'm like, I don't think, I guess I don't really know. I don't know yet. I mean, I think we're kind of coming in a little too close to me doing like an overglaze firing. But I'm like, dang, that would be so nice. But I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in. I mean, I don't even I don't even have like the ornaments back from the kiln yet. Like, I just dropped them off yesterday for a bisque firing. And then I'd have to like decorate like, I don't know, like some number of them. Get them glaze fired. And then if I was gonna do an overglaze, then I'd have to like apply that and do a third firing. So it's like, and the thing is, the studio where I get my stuff fired at, they only do them at certain, like, once a month, like at like the first, I don't know, first Thursday or something of the month. So I can't just like randomly bring it in there. So like that's kind of like more of the main issue of trying to like see if a luster firing is probable. I mean, you know, I could get, because I mean, we're pretty close to November. What do we have? I mean, what's today's 18th? 2 weeks until November 1st. But what is that? That's a Friday? I don't know if they do. I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday that they do the luster firing. But you have to fire, for overglazes, you have to fire pearlescent at a different temperature than the lusters. So I don't know which is which. One of them is the first Thursday and one's the first Friday. So if they do the gold on Friday, then I have 2 weeks. But I don't know why I'm getting, I mean, I don't know. That would be extremely tight. Extremely tight. I don't even think I would have time to like decorate things. Cause they would have to be in the they'd have to be in the glaze firing. I don't know. And then like a December firing would probably be too late because it would fire, I'd get it back like a week later maybe. But then like I'd still need to like take photos, edit the photos, create the listings for both of my shops. And that's like, so what would that be? That would be like mid-December by the time that I would get everything done. And it's like, you'd only be giving people like 2 weeks, maybe, to be buying things. But if they're buying it for a Christmas gift, then it's like, okay, then they have like a week, like at most, to get it, because like you would need like a week to ship it. So I mean, that is just like way too tight, you know? Although, all this being said, it's typical to be planning on like making, for a certain holiday. You're supposed to plan this stuff and like start working on it like 6 months in advance. And I started this like 2 months in advance, kind of. So, I mean, there's that. Let me see. Let me grab a little tag here for this. Let's put another coat on our little brown bunny. I don't know if I could mentally handle gathering inspiration and making winter things in the summer. I think that would make me really sad. But shoot, okay, I'm gonna have to put some black over that to fix it. But that's what people are doing. People that are like, the people that are like busier with their shops, that, they're getting like tons of sales for things. And that's very typical for them. Like, they are the ones that are, like hustling and getting this stuff done in the summer so that it's ready in the winter. I think if your shop was like smaller and you didn't want to release a ton of things, you could probably, start a little bit later than that. But that's just kind of the typical calendar that people have for like making things, which is like so crazy to me. It's like, I don't want to be, I'm trying to like enjoy the moment, I'm like, I don't want to be thinking about 6 months from now. I mean, so we're in fall, so that would be, so people are right now planning all of their spring things. So what would that be? Like Mother's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day, possibly. Shoot, I just had messed up there. This eye on the right is a little bit bigger, I think. I wonder how people plan out their like social media content, if they're like if they're like actively making things like 6 months in advance. Cause I'm over here, we're in October and I'm making, things for December, and I'm like, I don't want to be like ruining people's like Halloween vibes by posting like like winter things. You want to live in the moment. You want to like enjoy. Shoot. You want to enjoy like the fall vibes right now. You want to be thinking about winter, but like, I mean, everybody knows people are like probably working on winter things right now. I can't imagine having like a post like all written and ready to go like 6 months ahead of time. Like that, like if I was that far ahead in what I was making, like what the heck? I'm definitely not really someone. I mean, I'll like schedule a post like maybe the day before. But that is like that's kind of it. I don't know, I'm not really sure like what to share because it's kind of boring if I'm just sharing like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of boring to see things that are just like partially in progress. Like I feel like people want to see like finished ceramics or like like something like this brown bunny where it's like basically like done, but you're kind of getting like a glimpse before it's truly done. Like I feel like if you were comparing photos, like the brown bunny looks a lot cooler than this cat right now. The cat looks kind of weird, you know, in terms of like photos, like on Instagram. I'm really not someone that wants to like be making reels on Instagram. I don't know. I just don't really think in terms of like video. I'm like, like what am I supposed to what am I supposed to like post? I've already posted like a video of me underglazing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could do more of those. But I feel like the things that I think are funny are not really things that other people think are funny. So, like, I don't know. I don't think I would be very good at making, like, funny videos. I feel like that's what people want. I feel like people want, like, funny videos. Things that are, like, I don't know, relatable or something. I think this nose is too big. Oh my gosh. Might come back to this. This is looking pretty good. Put another layer on here before I redo the iris. Okay, I had to, I don't know, whoops. Okay, I want to touch this up. Okay, that's looking better. Maybe we'll grab this little cat, I think. Let me see. Okay, I think the iris is too big. I'm gonna work on the right eye and then I'll just kind of, I don't know, kind of see. Okay, I'm gonna want to make sure that this pupil is actually round. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. I think we could add some black down here and then like expand that white further down because I don't think it's quite round. I don't want the eye to be like too wonky. Okay, I think that's looking better. Let's like, let's make this one a little bit bigger then. Okay. Okay, let me just take a look at this before I make too many changes. Okay, so definitely gonna make this a little bit bigger. Whoops. Whoopsies. Let me just increase the size of this pupil like 1/4 of a millimeter at a time. Wow. Okay. Okay, it's a bit. Okay, the left side is a little bit bigger than the right side, I think. Other than being really wonky. Okay, so once this dries, I think I'm just gonna go over it with some white and just kind of, like, after that, kind of see, like, what needs to be tweaked. Okay, let me just wash off my brush. I don't know. I think we probably have enough layers on this little bunny. Maybe I'll just, like, I feel like I need to just tap a tiny bit of black into the corner of the eye. Let me see. I actually have some brushes that I think might be even smaller. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, actually I want to get a little bit of white on here, maybe just like the smallest touch up. Oops. Okay. I will review this later once it's dried, but I think that one might be done. All right, what we got? Kind of like a minute. So let me just wash my brush real quick. Well, that is it for our stream today. I don't stream over the weekend, but I should be back on Monday. I don't think I have anything going on except Thursday and Friday I'll be canceling the stream. I think I'll go to the ceramic store and maybe get some more underglaze and stuff. But yeah, we'll have streams from Monday through Wednesday next week. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when I come on for videos. All the videos are uploaded to YouTube at calieandco. There I have a whole live stream playlist if you want to check out the other ceramic hours. I also have a few ceramic tutorials on the YouTube and a few videos for small handmade business topics, or I have a few for just like some specific like random art videos, but also ones that are just good for like any artist. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. All those are super great for my channel, and I'd love it if you guys want to check out my Instagram at calieandco. Once I get this posted, I'll have a link in the description if you want to follow that. That'll take you both to my Instagram and YouTube. It has like all my links. But yeah, that's what I've got for you guys for today. I'm probably going to finish these over the weekend. I'm gonna be disappointed if I don't finish these over the weekend. So that's where we're at. And I have no idea what we're gonna do next week for the stream. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a great weekend. All right, bye.